waiting for the sun, but it seems like it's not coming, so I'll start. Hello, dear traveler. Welcome to the next train. I am in a beautiful green rolling hills of German side of Šumava. Very close to Czech Republic now. There's actually Šumava, these little hills with a bit of snow on them. It's quite nice to be in these rolling hills after 2.5 months in Alps. Alps are beautiful, but too much of anything, it kind of, you overeat, so it's nice, very nice change of the scenery. And I think the sun is actually starting to come. It's very chilly. It's been snowing and hailing and raining today. It's I guess typical April weather, if anything can be typical these days. It's actually a topic I wanna talk a little bit about today. This crazy hair. Who cares? I've been thinking quite a lot recently about what is normal and kind of being normal, and I've realized that normal is very, very subjective thing, and things are normal very often because they've been repeated many times and they are accepted by the majority of the people. If it's just something becomes normal for you because you've done it many, many times. The problem with normal is that if we repeat a behavior which is not really helpful or which is not very basically, let's say, very helpful. It's something, what served us in the moment, it helped us in the moment, but in a long term, if you keep repeating it, it's not serving us, it's not good for our health. Because we do it so many times, it becomes normal, so we kind of think it's okay. We think there's nothing wrong with it because we have it classed as a normal. So I have an example here with me, which I've discovered recently, that for me, being rejected and being, conditionally loved, that was normal. That actually was the way how I wanted it to be, how I needed it to be. I needed people to be a little bit, challenging and a little bit, the challenging is probably not the right word, but kind of showing me that I am not good enough in a subconscious way. That's the best, it's like that's what I was picking on, because that was the way how I must have been brought up. That's the program I've learned. It's like we accept you and we love you if you are like this and this and this. And so I've learned this and this and this, and then I've been accepted and I've been loved. And I've classed it as a normal because I've done it so many times. But in the long run, it's not helpful. It's not gonna make a stable relationship. It's very, very conditional. It only works if the other people do what you want them to do. If they don't, then it's very easy to go to manipulation and control, which it's been done to me. That's what I've done to others. So this thing which became normal was making my life a hell, most of my 40 years, because I was chasing things and I was chasing people which were not they were not there for me. They were rejecting me, they were running away from me. But I felt like because that's what they're doing, I just need to find out what they need or what they want or how can I change, and then they will want me, and in the process, of course, completely forgetting who I am, what do I need. That was not important, because it was never important. And in this world, our needs are so often, not important, mainly because we do not give them importance. We do not tell the world, hey, no, I do not work this way, I can't do this, I do not like this, I need for my existence this and this. And there is nothing wrong about saying out loud our needs. That doesn't mean that the people around us will fulfill them, but it gives you an answer, and it shows you, where are these people? Who are these people? Do they see you for who you are? Because if people love you in an unconditional way, they will at least understand and respect, your needs. They might not have capacity to give it to you, or help you at the moment where you are. You might even ask for help, but they will not be judgmental. They will not be telling you that you're doing something wrong. They will not be misguiding you, controlling you, manipulating you. They won't be telling you that you are bad or you are wrong. So, this normal thing is normalizing thing is really interesting. It's really interesting to go through our own behavior and ask, and kind of dissect or zoom on it and be like, I've been doing, I'm doing this. I think it's normal, but is it actually helpful? Is it actually serving me? Is it actually reflecting me? Or is it just an upload from the society of what's normal for this society, what's normal for this group I'm surrounded, what's normal, wherever, in whatever. It's the thing that we've created a system where we are trying to create one serves all. That's completely ridiculous. We are all so unique, so different, living in different environments. It can never ever work. So it is really important that each of us, class and define what works for them, and create their own, set of values, set of norms, and then voice it out, and then have a discussion with others. And if you're doing it from a place of, self-love and acceptance and respect, if you truly do all of these things for you, you can see the other people's point, and then you are able to not to find compromise. Compromise is bullshit, because it's a lose-lose. You have to give up something, and the other person have to give up something, so you can get somewhere. You can get to actually win-win scenario, where you both understand that you both want to move, you both want to change something, because you can see, that holding on your specific way or something is not actually serving. Because there is so many things which we do hold on and they are not serving, but because we've been doing them and normalize them for so long, we think like, no, if I give this up, who I am, who would I be? So I'll hold for it for a little bit longer, because it's too painful to look at it. It could be another topic. Anyway, the sun is back, beautiful. I'm gonna enjoy it then, and I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm gonna pick you up probably while drinking a beer in Czech Republic very soon. So you have a good one and take care. Thank you for listening, and bye.